Can you do the morphing time?
Can I do? Alright, here we go.
Yes. Wait.
Get your cameras ready, folks. Let me step out of the way.
Are you ready? No. She's like, I can't get the camera ready. I'm waiting for you. No, it's okay. Don't feel pressure.
No pressure whatsoever.
She's ready. All right, here we go. Ready? It's morphin' time! Mastodon!
Thank you very much for that welcome. Any questions, guys, please? We got one right here in the middle, right here.
Sorry, it's a weird question. I understand like you're missing your middle finger in your left hand.
What?
Yeah, that one. Exactly. No, well, the question was about the costume, like when they had you actually in the Ranger costume.
Yes.
Did they just try to avoid your hand or what?
No, you know what? I've never tried to hide it or anything like that. It's been like that since I was 4. Missing a finger. It's been brought to the attention of everybody by an actor just recently, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah, in the costume I wore a glove, and when I wear gloves on my left hand, I'm from Detroit, so in the wintertime it get really cold, we wear gloves, and I learned pretty early on that if I left the finger there, that when I close my hand, I'd be flicking everybody off. I was like, okay. In fact, I was, as a kid, one day, I think I was in the 4th grade or something like that, and there was this guy, he was a bully. He was kind of like a bully. He was a bad guy, but I guess the school system figured, well, we'll put him in a position of power, and maybe that's going to help him, so he became a safety boy, okay? Now, safety boys would help people walk across the street when the light would change, right? And so he was a safety boy and was walking across the street one day, and, you know, in this position of power, this bully guy was like, stop, wait, you know, and I was like, and I was already halfway through the street, so I just kept walking. So he was like, I told you to wait, and I was like, whatever, and I just closed my hand, my glove, and the finger was up, and he was like, what? So he ran over to me, he was like, you better put that finger down. And I was like, you know, I didn't say anything. He grabbed it and he was like, ugh. He started bending. And he was like, ugh. And I started going, stop. And he's like, say you're sorry. And then I just looked at him and I started laughing. He was like, and he just did it harder. He was trying to get me. And he was like, how come it doesn't hurt you? And I took my glove off and said, because I have the 4 fingers of death. And he went, put on his neck, here we go! Oh God, it's crazy. So, yeah, I figured I can't, you know, I had to do something with the gloves. So, when I wear a glove on my left hand, I take the finger and I stick it down inside the glove, so it's in my palm. Then you don't recognize it, you don't really see it, just like you don't really notice that I'm missing a finger on my left hand. It's nothing that I can do without that, except for, you know, when we used to play games as a kid, and you're like, okay, cover your eyes. I was like, okay. This is not working for me. So, but yeah, that's basically the way it worked. Oh, that was your question.
Anybody else?
I have a question. I know that David Yost was kind of upset because he got I think you got a letter to do like a reunion, and he was the last one to get one ever since he came out as being gay or something. How true is that? And that he said that it was kind of like copy and pasted, like the email that he got was kind of like different from, kind of like the same what was sent to all the other Power Rangers, the original ones.
Yeah, well, we were all invited to go and appear in Megaforce. It was kind of a reunion, which it should have been, because it was the 20th anniversary. They should have done something great, you know, like bring back all the originals and then have us trade off the power or something, you know, so it would have been really good, something well scripted and so forth. But that's not what they did. The production company, they did something that was just kind of like It wasn't right. It was like they sent out a general letter,
Yeah.
and
Is that where they had all the action figures, or like all the Power Rangers on one side or something in that episode, or?
I haven't watched the show, so I don't know. I can't tell you. But I just know that I can say for myself and David as well. I know we would love to have been part of that, but it wasn't done right. Meaning, for me, again with the union thing, they would have been properly motivated to go, as well as they could have made some allowances to make it easy for me to do it. Then it would have been great, and David as well. And then there were other issues. I mean. It's like in a family. Not everybody always gets along, but you're still a family. So we are all part of the Power Ranger family community or whatever, as far as the producers, the directors, and the actors, and the stunt guys. And it's all something that we're part of and that we're all proud of. But everything doesn't always click, so that's just what it is.
It's